Good morning. On the way to the gym. That just sounded awful. On my way to the gym. And it is day 2 of this week. And day 2, week 2 of this new 4-week plan. And yesterday was leg day, the first leg day of the week. And I'll tell you, kicking my butt in a good way, and I know that there's even more that to kick my butt, more room for that as I'm get acclimated to things. And I tell you, so I had squats, good mornings, single leg, hyper extensions, and I did calves. But the rep range, man, is killer. But here is one of the things I found interesting. It happened last week, happened today, or yesterday as well, and even more so yesterday, is that the standing leg shakes. And it was interesting because it didn't happen during the workouts, but after I was done with the workout, I went to go use the bathroom, go take a leak, and as I was standing there, my legs, I'm like shaking, like I'm shivering, and goodness, it was like trying to keep myself, be able to not peel on myself or something like that. And I'm like, what the heck? It happened last week too. And so I looked it up, and I sent that information to my coach too, in case there's other things to look for. And it says that it's because it has to do with your nervous system, your central nervous system or something like that. Long story short, that you worked your legs really well, which is good. And which is also good is that I know I got more as I'm working in. But with my squats, doing the 15 to 20 range, I think I did, my 4 sets was 17, 17, 16, and 15. And my last few reps, I know I wasn't that solid on. I had that recorded. I get feedback from my coach, but pushing it, and I feel like I'm getting a better depth, getting my knees over my toes, kind of get some things figured out with that, and more of a stretch, or more working my ankle mobility. And so see what coach says with those videos. I usually get a response this morning before I sent in yesterday. But today is upper body mix. I got chest, triceps, biceps, some back in there as well. And so those are what we got on the docket for today. I'm be doing with chest, I'm doing bench, but I'm doing with the cambered bar, so it's got that arch on there so I can go really deep. Can't do, with the rep range, I've seen my weight is lower, but also with that cambered bar, weight is lower too, is because I'm getting even further down on the stretch. And that should be good for hypertrophy, build some more muscle, more stretch you can get on that elongated position or lengthened position. It is better for hypertrophy. And so we'll push hard today. And I'm not sure if I gotta check out my app, if I'm just increasing my rep a little bit, or if I'm increasing weight, or if I'm doing a little bit of both. But I know from week 1, I pushed a little beyond what I was supposed to for my reps in reserve. And I just wasn't really thinking and just was going to town. So we'll see how we do today. We continue growth. My weight is down to 177.4, and that's down from 190.4, I believe, for where I started with coach and tracking things. Now, when I was at 190, that was on a bulk progression as I was trying to get bigger. I just don't even know if I was doing that right. But we'll eventually get to a bulk with coach and follow his plan and do things much better. That's for sure. But let's talk some work stuff. And one of the things we talk about a lot is asking questions. And regarding asking questions, what's important is that when we ask a question, we wait for the response, obviously, but we got to make sure that we understand their response. Or if they have a question for us, is that we understand their question before we respond. And we actually answer specifically to what they are saying. And so there's a little acronym, CRC, clarify, respond, confirm, that you can utilize. And where do we use this? Well, really anything where we don't know exactly what they're referring to, where it can be slightly ambiguous or completely ambiguous. We tend to have a problem where somebody answers something and we think we understand what they're saying and we answer it, and oftentimes it's not even correct. So for instance, if somebody says how fast, like in our industry, if you're closing dates, they'll ask you, how fast can you close? And somebody will oftentimes say, how fast can you get this closed? And they will give their best case scenario, I can get this closed in 8 days. But what if they don't need it that fast? And you just set yourself up for it? It's a simple question. We can go pretty fast. How fast are you looking for? Get clarity on what they're asking. Okay, they say, if you can get it done in, 3 weeks, that'd be great. All right, so if we can close this, so you clarify, so if we can close this in 21 days, you'd be good with that? You clarify, confirm, respond, confirm. Yeah, that'd be great. Awesome. We can do that. We can do that all day. That's how we roll. Would that work for you? You confirm. And so I know it sounds really simple, but you'd be surprised if you pay attention how often where you try to respond to somebody and they say, no, that's not exactly what I meant. I didn't quite mean it that way. No. I was talking about this. And whenever that happens, it diminishes us because to them, it sounds like we're not paying attention or we're not listening or we're not caring enough. So it's really important that when we answer a question, is that we answer specifically. And it's okay to ask clarifying questions. You've had bad experiences in the past. Okay, well, there could be lots of things. Can you let me know what bad experiences did you have? What issues did you have? And then that might say, I had, they were slow, or, they weren't responsive. Were responsive, they're not calling you at night or returning calls. Just get specific with what they're saying so you can answer specifically. If you have vague answers, you're guessing in your response, and you may be right or you may be wrong. Now, if you're wrong, that's bad. But if you ask further clarifying questions, you can answer specifically. But also, as you ask more questions, you develop more rapport with them. It shows that you're caring more. So always clarify. Clarify, then respond, and then confirm that your response meets with their satisfaction. All right, so that's CRC. Remember CRC. Clarify, respond, confirm. All right, I'm at the gym. Have yourself a great day.